how metals react to weather conditions, and how to resolve them. The scientific word for rust is oxidation, and it occurs when metals that have not been periodically maintained with a cold galvanizing treatment. Naturally, the external conditions that metal is exposed to for days, weeks, or years are what truly create rust, not the passing of time. It is critical to comprehend the difficulties that metal encounters outside, as well as the vital role that cold galvanization performs in preventing corrosion. To properly assess the importance of standard materials being exposed to external environments, experts should be aware of how various metal kinds respond to various weather conditions. Well, in this video, I'll be exploring how different kinds of metal react to weather conditions, the factors that cause it, and how to resolve weather-related deterioration. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. Let's get started. How metals react to weather conditions. Different metals, such as steel, copper, iron, and brass, react to weather conditions differently. Copper begins to turn green when it comes into contact with oxygen and moisture. The copper is weakened by the chemical process and eventually leaks or breaks. Copper will have a faster green effect if it can endure constant melting from snow, rain, or humidity. Iron, a durable metal that carries both heat and electricity, is iron. Although it serves as the foundation metal for many constructions, degradation may be brought on by weather conditions. Rust is caused by rain, particularly in areas where the pH of the rain is low. If rust is allowed to accumulate on exposed iron, it will erode the metal to the point that it is dangerous to use. Steel. Iron can also be shaped into steel. However, there are several varieties. That changes depending on what the iron is combined with while making steel. Storm force winds can be withstood by the sturdy material, but if it lacks a substantial amount of zinc, magnesium, or other metals, it can corrode more easily. It's also important to remember that steel will corrode more quickly if airborne contaminants dissolve on its surface. When paired with hot, moist conditions, the contaminants might eat through the metal more quickly. It's a concern that arises from steel being exposed to the weather over time. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. Brass. Brass is a material that plumbers use a lot since it is waterproof. Other weather, though, has the power to significantly change its quality. Because brass has a greater pH content than other metals, saltwater winds during strong storms off the coast typically corrode it. Heat and sunlight have less impact. Because brass is more resilient than other metals, warping wouldn't occur even on the hottest day in the desert. People have been combining copper and zinc to create it since the 5th century BC because it is so dependable. 3 weather conditions that affect different metals. There are various ways weather conditions can influence metals. However, the 3 major ones are temperature, humidity, and direct sunlight. Temperature, the first weather-related condition that can affect a metal's structural integrity, is temperature. Metals distort when exposed to extremely high or low temperatures. Humidity, the quality of a metal can also change under humidity. Higher moisture content causes different materials' electrons to react. Any device or equipment that generates elevated temperatures, even when it operates correctly, is at risk of corroding due to the fact that even galvanized steel corrodes in humid environments. At temperatures above 70 degrees Celsius, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunlight. Over time, sunlight may have a significant effect on a metal. Any metal that is constantly exposed to heat and sunshine will corrode more quickly. Overexposure can also cause uneven warping, which reduces the metal's use. How to mitigate weather-related deterioration in metals. It is always expert to protect metals from deterioration of weather to prolong the metal usefulness in their various applications. The industrial ways to do this include exterior coating, galvanization, and alloying processes. Exterior coatings. With external coatings, degradation such as corrosion occurs more slowly. Some of these may occur throughout the production process. Because zinc is so durable, iron and steel that are manufactured with an external coating of zinc are far less likely to rust. Paints offer protection as well. They provide an external barrier that keeps oxygen, water, and electrolytes away from a metal. If the paint isn't peeling off, a layered outer covering will resist corrosion, whether a team sprays paint on the metal or paints it by hand. Another external layer that prevents metals from responding to weather is enamel. Applying it to most materials is easy. Certain materials may chip paint faster because enamels cover metals similarly to paint. The application is identical and the results are lasting. For metal products that are finished, a lot of engineering teams use powder coatings. Teams apply it with a spray and cure it with a high-temperature flash. The resin and powder additives stick to one another like a liquid coating because of the high temperature. It may even be more ecologically friendly and more economical, which would be motivating factors for any team that bases its projects on sustainable values. If you are enjoying the video so far, kindly subscribe, like and share this video. Galvanization. A particular kind of external coating called galvanization reduces the likelihood of iron rusting. Iron's lifespan is extended when it is coated with steel or zinc, using a hot-dip galvanizing bath. Although zinc corrodes away from iron and stops it from degrading, iron may still rust. Another method of galvanizing iron is electroplating. Positively charged zinc ions must contact the zinc metal. The zinc adheres to the iron in a coating of a certain thickness. When that combination comes into contact with an electrolyte solution that is electrically charged, it's a big benefit for jobs where an iron product needs to be lightly coated. Alloying process. The technique of alloying different metals can improve the material's resistance to weather. It works best with stainless steel, but it also enhances materials made of titanium and nickel. Over time, additional elements improve corrosion resistance without necessitating the adoption of a potentially more expensive, brand new material for the project. You are now subscribed. Check your email for updates on the latest posts and more from Mech Lesson. Bottom line, the easiest method to make sure future projects stay over a period of time is to learn how different types of metal respond to weather. Adding external coatings, galvanizing, and alloying are a few methods to increase metal resistance to weather. Completed products, such as pipes or machinery, are safer for long-term use by all users when corrosion is not a concern. That is all for this article, where I explore how different kinds of metal react to weather conditions, the factors that cause it, and how to resolve weather-related deterioration. I hope it was helpful. If so, kindly share with others. Thanks for reading. See you around.